What's up, guys? It's Dre. A lot of you may know my channel or myself from the Caucus Challenge or TLWL. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're a huge fan of reality TV, the MTV's Challenge is coming out with a new season, Total Madness, season 35, April 1st. And I'm here with a couple of friends to recap these videos and spill the tea and give you some of our fan opinions. Grab your friends, grab a drink, grab your snacks. Get ready to keep it real or keep it moving, because this is the first official episode of The Challenge and Chill. Welcome to the first official episode of The Challenge and Chill. Tonight, the panel with me here is Mike.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mike. I'm back. I'm on the panel. We're here to spill tea, pour wine, talk shit, and keep it moving, so stay tuned.
We have JT.
Hey guys, it's JT. I'm here for the Challenge and Chill. I got a lot of opinions on this great season coming up. Trailer looks amazing, cast looks amazing, challenges look amazing. So make sure you stay tuned and click that like button.
Here on The Challenge and Chill, we're all big fans of MTV's The Challenge. Season 35 premieres this week, Wednesday, April 1st. And we're all going to be tuning in together, recapping it, talking shit, keeping it real, and hopefully we have some cast members on here to interview and get some of their perspective on the show and their opinions on the show, because I know that we definitely have a lot of opinions and it's going to be a messy season, so stay tuned.
So let's just jump right into it. Players. I have to say Tori, loved her during Dirty 30. Really fell in love with her though last season when she actually just killed it and did everything. Went to the final, got robbed. She definitely deserves a win.
I love Tori.
That's my favorite girl right now.
She's definitely one of my favorite girls. She's a beast. When she killed Jenny in that hall brawl,
she was like Anissa,
yeah, she really is.
She did good.
But speaking of Tori, we have her fiance Jordan. He just won last season.
Or his last three.
He's nasty.
Yeah, his last three.
He won the last 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Really? Three in a row?
Well, the last 3 that he competed on.
Competed on?
It amazes me how he can do so much better than a lot of the men that have 2 hands.
Yeah.
With 1 hand.
Because he has the heart.
I think in the trailer you can see he's just mentally in the game all the time.
Yeah.
He doesn't just snap out of it. It's crazy.
And I like how he calls everybody out when they don't do good. And he's the bad person, but he's performing. You know what I mean? Let's talk about both of them. Bananas and Wes. Mind you, Wes just shaved his beard. He looks terrible.
He
looks like he's gonna offer.
He shaved his beard before. Oh, he hasn't.
He just shaved it. He looks like he's gonna offer me candy to come in his basement.
Okay.
With the beard, I might come down there, but.
Oh man.
So the both of them, what are we thinking? Because I stand kind of the both of them just because they've been around for so long.
Okay, so I was a big fan of Wes up until he came for Davon like that. I don't think that's cool. I really did like him. I hated Bananas. I've never liked Bananas ever since I started watching The Challenge.
Nah, Bananas is funny.
He's funny. I didn't like that he stole the money from Sarah on Rivals 3, but last season that he was working with Laurel and my people, he grew on me.
Mm-hmm.
So as of right now, preseason right now, I'm rooting for him. I'm open-minded to see how he plays and what his strategy is. But other than that, if he comes for Kayla, it's over for him.
I just feel he's going to play it smart. When it comes to Wes, Wes loves calling him out. Wes and him, they always bump heads. So it's Wes could really do something and put him in a bad predicament. But I feel like Bananas is going to go far this season. I don't know.
He deserves a win.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen him really honestly go deep into the game.
DT. I really
Please
love
stay
him.
home. Please stay home.
He needs to perform. He just sits there and does nothing and just gets to the final.
I love CT.
I do, but I want to see him in elimination. I want to see him take out good people. He just
you don't do a lot.
No, CT, you could stay home, take care of your child, take care of that
Stop beating your wife.
But on a serious note, I'm not a troll and I'm not a hater. He's a beast. Don't get me wrong. But you're boring. And last season, when you came on and you wanted to play this little game where, I'm not going to do anything and I'm just going to throw challenges and that really pissed me off and I took back my stand card. So now you're so bold and noble, but you played such a wussy game.
That's the first time we ever seen him do that.
It's okay, CT. I got your back.
How about we like go over some rookies? Like, are you looking forward to any of these rookies? Because I kind of don't know who they are,
yes.
and
I
I'm not
don't-
really
I don't
looking
know
forward to
no
any of them.
rookies.
I don't watch any of the shows that they're on either.
I'm a big fan of Big Brother. I love Big Brother, so I'm really excited to see
Definitely Fessy. I'm sorry.
Fessy. I love Fessy. First of all,
I have
he's
to take that
beautiful.
back. I think he's gonna be really good.
Goddamn. I love Fessy. I loved him on Big Brother. He was boring as fuck on Big Brother, and he was dumb, but I was rooting for him because I liked his alliance. Like, that was the side of the house that I really loved. Bailey, I liked her on Big Brother, but I wasn't a huge fan of Swaggy C, which is her fiance now,
Yeah.
What's his real name?
Christian.
Okay, so Christian.
I'm really excited to see what they bring to the challenge, though, because
Christian and Bailey.
Christian, Bailey, Fessy, and Casey, because Bailey and Swaggy were voted out fast on their season. Casey was furniture. Like, I hated her until she made it to, like, Final Four, and then I was rooting for her because, you know, she's gay, and she was, like, the only one that I could actually tolerate left.
Yeah.
And then Fessy, Fessy. I think that they were built for the challenge more than Big Brother. They were all robbed on Big Brother except for Casey, and we didn't even get to see her personality on Big Brother, so that's going to be interesting.
So, Prego, Melissa, and Kayla, do we think there's going to be another fight? I know you stand Kayla, but I feel like everything she does is just in front of the cameras. Like,
Cut the fucking cameras. Cut the fucking cameras.
Cut the host. I'm telling you, it's like even when she was on Real World, like it was just I just feel like she just tries so much and it's not her real
No.
person.
With the setting of the challenge this year, they're in a confined space. Kayla is like a time bomb. Like she could go off at any moment sometimes.
No, she's not.
Yes, she can. If
Oh
someone
my
tests her, bro, you're
God.
gonna tell me if someone tests
No,
Kayla,
because she doesn't
she's not
take
gonna
people's
go off?
shit. She doesn't take people's shit. Like,
Exactly.
no, but she's not like a ticking time bomb. Like, you don't know what she's gonna do. Like, she's there to compete. She's there to win. This is my honest opinion on her. Like, we just watched Invasion last night.
Mhm.
You saw how people treated her. You saw how people spoke on her. Like, they
Well,
were.
look how she's acting to get that though. Like she's
But-
gonna walk around and act all big and bad and shit. Like I'm not gonna like.
She's
you.
one of the
Like,
best females. Kayla's one of the best females.
I do have Kayla.
We've
up
met
there.
her
She's
in
a
person.
beast.
We've
She's
met her.
beast.
We've met a lot of the cast members in person.
Oh,
She's one of the
Kayla.
chillest people ever.
Oh,
Like-
Kayla's so
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel
bad.
like her
Oh my
persona on
God.
TV is not her personality in real life. Like,
I think she's really relatable to Ashley and Amanda. They get all this hate, because they're females. A guy could do it,
Yeah,
and
agreed.
it's hilarious. They're the man.
Yeah.
Everybody gives them a round of applause. The women carry the show. Kayla gets so much hate because she came in, she backstabbed Cara. Like, no one's ever tried to even do that. I'm not a fan of Cara, but I'm not a troll. Like, she's a fucking monster. She's the face of the challenge. But I think Kayla did what she had to do to get further in the game. And if you pay attention, really, Cara only aligns herself with the rookies that don't try to.
listen,
Take
it,
her
it
out.
gets her to
Yeah.
the end with
It
no
does get her to the
elimination.
end, but
Sure.
unfortunately, she's not on next season, so we're gonna have to see
She
how
needed
it
a
really
break.
plays out.
She needed a break.
She does need a break.
You can only take so much like hate. Like if I was
Yeah.
sitting in a house with the same people who were just constantly like bashing me, coming after me, you know, talking about my character, my relationship, like I would fucking hate you too. And she gets so much fucking hate, and like, cause you know you're on the top, like same with Johnny, like you get all this hate just cause you're good, but like. I literally wouldn't speak to any of these people. I would have a vendetta against all of them, and I would do the exact same thing she did. It's just they're catching the edit, and now they're turning her into a villain when literally it's just someone who is constantly hated, and then now she's speaking up.
She worked to get to where she is. I loved her Bloodlines. That was the season she finally won, and I know that she was the underdog for so long. I just think that the title got to her a little bit, just
She
a
was
little
arrogant.
bit.
I agree.
Her
I
attitude.
And
Is
just
not-
Invasion, she was very arrogant.
Even on Invasion, I liked her. It was after Dirty 30. After the whole Kayla situation, I was like, all right, bitch, like, take a seat. No. But I think that Cara is a great competitor. Personality-wise, I've met her. I'm not a big fan, but I don't hate her. I just think that her attitude is terrible, and taking a break off the season, maybe she'll come back and she won't have as much beef or so much hatred or whatever attention on her.
She said she's gonna come back.
Is
and
she
be
still
the-
with Paulie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still with Molly.
Who needs a haircut?
I love
Oh
Paulie.
god, he needs a haircut.
I love Paulie.
Polly's hot as shit. Back to Kayla and Melissa.
I think they're gonna be fine. I think it was like a stupid drunk fight.
I'm personally rooting for Kayla. That's my number one all the time. I'm like the number one Kayla stan. She's gonna have a good storyline this season because she's coming back after being kicked off. She has that beef with Melissa, which, by the way, I don't really fuck with Melissa only because she is the reason Kayla got kicked off. if her and Kayla mend things, maybe I'll like her. She's a good competitor. She's entertaining, but I just don't root for her. And Jayla's back. That also brings in Nani, because Jayla and Jenna and Nani are best friends.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a trio to look out for. And then, of course, you guys have seen it in the trailer. She gets with Bear.
Yeah.
And she has a man at home.
Yeah.
So
that's
Messy Bessie.
messy. That's really
Go get messy with Bessie.
Yeah, that's actually that was the one person I want to talk about, Bear.
Bear.
Just something about Bear. I like for favorite for guys, it's Bear.
When him and Laura were holding feet, I was like,
it's Bear.
skip.
I love
Bear.
Laurel. I don't know why
I
she
love
did
Laurel.
that. Anissa is back.
Okay.
I like Anissa, but
Give her a win and then retire. Like, she's just not going to get a win. I feel like the challenge is getting harder and harder. You know,
Oh, I know who Anissa is. I just remembered.
she always makes it to almost the end. She's like a Nani. Like, she always makes it to almost the end. Can't get you, but like, not
I
talking
love
shit, but
Nani.
just Nani too. Like, you just
Nani's
make it to the last limb, you lose, you don't go to a final. Like, and
I
you
love
be
Nani,
athletic as fuck. I love Nani too, but I'm just stating a fact that, you know, you
Yeah.
always make it to the end, but not the final, and it's just like,
That must
shitty.
suck. Yeah, that
you know
must
what I mean?
suck
It's every
time.
season too. It's like the Nani curse. Every season she makes it
she
almost
gets
the end.
7th place every
Same
season.
with Anissa. It's like around the same thing. Like even her and Dion, like they went home at the last time. Like she always goes out like towards the end.
This group of competitors is crazy. So it's
They're
like,
all like CrossFit athletic
Yeah,
as fuck.
they're-
But that's
crazy.
something I hate. Like, I personally, I'm not a fan of bringing the UK and Big Brother and all that in here. Like, there are a few competitors that I'm happy are crossing over, but at the same time, it's like, I miss it when it was like, you had to be on Real World and you had to know them from Real World or Are You the One or Road Rules.
Number
to,
shows.
Yeah, like original shows to be like, oh shit, like look, they're on the challenge. My favorite person's on the challenge. And now it's just like randoms coming on.
Well, because it's everybody who just wants like followers and like they just want to be famous. At least like the OGs, like they came on to get drunk and fight each other, and like
Yeah.
if there was a problem, like they would literally be like, let's go to elimination. And like watching Veronica fight Katie
That is
naked,
funny.
like
I've seen
that's
that
the
several
that
times.
is the scene for everybody to know. That's the scene in Inferno when I was in like 7th grade. I saw that and I was like, quad, like fighting this girl with no top on.
Yeah.
Oh my
They were
god.
like-
She had a pillow in front of her tits, and they're like fighting each other and shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ashley, Millionaire Mitchell. I don't know how you guys feel about her.
I stand her.
I absolutely love her. I'm a huge fan of the Lavender Ladies. Don't come for me. I genuinely really do love her. I think she's one of the best challengers to ever compete. I used to not even like her on Invasion. Like I said, Kayla's my number one. So anybody who crosses Kayla, I'm like. But other than that, she really grew on me. And I think that she gets dragged down now for stealing the money. I agree with her stealing the money because Hunter, the entire time, he just slut-shamed Ashley. And he treated her like shit. So good for you. I would steal the fucking money too.
I do remember that. That kind of broke my heart though, because I do like Hunter.
No.
Imagine you have that chance to get half the money. I know like it's a show and
I would spit right in your face.
I would be sick. Like you get me? Like I
Yeah.
get she
Don't treat
won.
me like shit then.
Nah.
I'm sure she's not
That
innocent.
much money,
Yeah.
Andres.
Ashley's not perfect. She definitely played her own role as well.
Okay.
But you're telling me you go into the house with your ex, you go into the house with your ex. If they're bashing you the entire time, no matter what the situation is, and you know that once you leave this show, you're never gonna speak again, there's no friendship, there's no hope. Bitch, take the fucking money and live your
Okay,
best
I
I
life.
guess you don't know how it is until like you're in the
Yeah, I
situation.
guess.
I mean,
don't know.
I know for a fact, unless my ex or my rival is like my friend or there's hope or whatever, if we have two separate different lives and you live in a complete different state than I do and we're never going to cross paths besides when we're competing, I'm taking the money. Sorry. Take
So
the
no
money.
I was
partner.
damn. He really needed that money.
He did.
and
she was like,
just like,
fuck you.
she was like, thank you. I was like, oh my god.
Dean Rogan. Oh, God.
Let him go, dude.
I think Rogan's really good to look at. As soon as he starts talking, I'm like, please shut the fuck up.
He's
Like,
dumb.
He's a stripper.
oof.
He's a stripper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Remember?
he's dumb. So
Don't
he's
fall in love
double
with a
dumb.
stripper. That's what she said. Don't fall in love with a stripper.
And Dee, I don't know why I find Dee gorgeous. I don't know
She's
why
so
she's
pretty.
She
like,
is pretty.
she's just like she's playing herself. She's letting her emotions take control of her game. You
Yeah.
feel me?
She's a well-rounded player.
Mhm.
And look, her second season there, and she fucking won.
It's true.
And everybody was like, she's weak, we gotta get rid of her. She faced all her fears. She learned how to play the game. She's made alliances. she goes into eliminations. Like,
Now
she's a
it's-
really good player.
She's probably like one of the top girls for the season for
Yeah.
sure. Corey and Nelson.
So again, how I feel about a lot of the newer people is they have a lot to say, but they really haven't even won a challenge. I feel like these are two like definitive people who are in this category for me. At the end of the day, like you made it to one final, which I mean I'm not taking it away from anybody, but like I feel like as far as the newer people concerned, like Ashley's really the only person who can talk shit because she's the only one who really has like.
She's the only new one that has
win.
won.
That's why I can't respect them because like it's different if you have so much to say and then like you perform and this and that, but like Corey usually goes home like super early.
Mhm.
I'll give it to Nelson, like he kind of makes it, but then like he fights and it's just.
But here's what I'm gonna say. The only reason I don't compare it to the past is because the game has like changed so much. Let's go
Agreed.
back. Inferno, Gauntlet, all these different things. Put the newer players like Kayla, Corey, Nelson, Ashley, Amanda. Put all of them in those little backyard games that they played. They would probably
Agreed.
kick ass.
They would.
The challenge has like evolved so much that yeah, they shouldn't be talking shit, but I do think that they bring a lot to the table.
I would hope they would bring a win soon, but.
I hope they bring a win. I always root for them. Like, I'm, no offense, tired of the, like, older people. Like,
They keep winning.
I just think Corey brings brute strength. You feel me? Like he's dumb, bro.
I think Corey's...
He's
Oh.
when we watched that last season, bro, he could not solve shit. He
Oh, yeah.
could not solve.
when he made it
shit.
to the final with Nicole.
Oh my
they couldn't find out
gosh, he
Nicole.
could not.
By the way, Nicole, you're trash. Loved her on Real
She-
World, loved her on the challenge.
She just showed a really ugly side of herself.
Now, you're
And I
kidding.
met her and she's awesome in person, but like
She probably
I
is,
can't respect someone who does all that.
but That's so fucked
She a
up.
player.
Right now.
She a player.
You saw when we were watching Invasion, she's like, I love Laurel. Like, I've never felt like this before.
Yeah, I'll never feel like that for anybody
And
else.
Ashley comes in, she's like, Ashley, marry me.
Yeah. Jennifer Lee and Asaph, they're two rookies. Oh, and Jay.
What is
I
ASAP
don't
from?
know. I don't.
Asaph is from Are You the One season like 4 with Tori.
Nah, I don't. I
Okay.
don't know none.
His time is gone. Jay, I want to see if he interacts with Johnny. I feel like they can either have an alliance or
They're not
a
having
rivalry.
alliance. There's
We'll
no
see.
way. Jay is Morgan's ex.
Oh yeah, no way, no way.
You never know.
But this is the thing, Johnny. I feel like Johnny Bananas is great at that, like manipulating.
I don't
people.
think
So he
Jay's
might-
stupid though.
But also you have to think
Oh,
Johnny doesn't
he
have
might
that
be
many people.
stupid.
He hasn't done good. I feel like he's very overdue for a good season soon. I'm gonna predict now. I think
I
he's
don't-
gonna
I
align
don't-
with Big Brother because they're all rookies and it's a huge group of people.
Yeah, he probably is gonna line with Big Brother.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know. It depends. It depends. I feel like Wes is gonna try and get into that mix, cause you know Wes. He loves to make alliances and he loves to play that game. So if Wes gets to the rookies before Johnny
Yeah.
Bananas does, it's pretty much over for him.
Yeah.
Because Wes is just gonna expose him for who he is,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just gonna be both of them
And
fighting
Wes's
for
beard
rookies.
is like 8 inches long.
They're gonna listen to him.
Jenny's back.
I was very surprised in her elimination last season because I definitely thought it would have been like a lot more even, and I feel like Tori just kind of bulldozed her.
Yeah. I was disappointed. Like, I want to know why they brought her back because she was one of the, like, boring people. But I think it's just because she's so athletic.
My girl Maddie, I really want her to win. I really love her.
Oh yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. No, she is a beast.
Imagine
She's-
Maddie and Tori
she's
in an
good.
elimination, like, and
She's
Laurel
good.
three-way. Done.
Laura would win. Laura would win.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry.
I
The
don't
past
know,
seasons
though.
I've watched, Laurel is just nasty.
In my opinion, she's still undefeated in elimination because she gave it
Yeah.
to Camilla. She
Yeah.
gave that to her.
Yes.
This
You
was-
think so?
you watch it. She sits
Her
there.
No, I
Production-
watched it yesterday. It was.
Pause. Rigged that shit because every champion elimination was what? Physical. And then it was Camilla versus Laurel, and these bitches made it a fucking
Well, also,
endurance comp. Yeah, okay.
And then the
Because they
one
knew
versus-
Camilla was gonna get ran over.
yeah, and then the
Yeah.
one versus Ninja, like, not for nothing, but this is the first elim that they actually really didn't do over when there was a DQ or whatever. Like, they always let them do it over, and then this is the first time they didn't. Mind you, they pretty much handed it to Ninja.
TJ even said it on a podcast. He was like,
Yeah.
Ninja was running her mouth like Ninja's trash. So
Yeah, I don't think Ninja's good at all.
Like, Laurel
she's fucking annoying. Thank God she's not on
is.
it.
I cannot wait to see Laurel on on another season.
Big T.
Never really got to know her.
I mean, I've heard she's pretty cool, and she
Nah.
gave Georgia a run for her money on that elimination
She
last
did.
season. So I'm excited to see Big T, but That's really all I have to say about her.
The twist this season is you need to go to an elimination and
That's
win.
that's what I'm really excited for. It just makes it a lot better. I'm tired of people coasting all the way to the final.
There was
win
too many of them
one
last season that
elimination.
coasted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
way
that's what I'm
too
saying.
many, way too
So
many.
this season is like you gotta
Yeah.
go into the fire, and the one who makes it
Yeah.
out, you got that chance.
Josh, I'm a huge Josh fan.
I hate
I
that.
love him.
So
I
extra.
can't stand
Um,
Josh. I can't
fucking
stand
tears.
Josh.
I love
Also,
him.
I thought Josh was gay, and then all of a sudden he's trying to get with fucking who? Amanda? Who
Oh,
was
yeah, I
it?
remember
Amanda,
that.
Georgia.
I'm like,
I remember
okay.
that. I'm sorry, Josh. Josh didn't deserve to be in the he got kicked. He got out the first round. Remember that? He got out
Yeah,
the
and he
first
came back.
challenge, and then he came back because someone got hurt. You gotta win elimination to go to
Yeah.
finals, so you better. I better see something.
Who
Cause
else?
I don't
So
know
less
who
crying,
he's
more
beating.
performing.
I don't know who he's beating.
Kyle.
Washed up.
Please
That's
stop.
that's the kid that
Washed
the
up.
guy that hates Paulie.
Yeah, he dated Cara.
The only
Please
reason why
stay
he has a
home.
storyline is because of Cora, which was like 3 seasons ago.
Jenna.
She's boring.
Love her, but I
She's
feel
so
like she
boring.
just isn't as good as when she started, and she's
Yeah.
another one who I really want to see win. She's
What's her
good.
storyline?
I used to love Jenna. Before Kayla got on the challenge, I started watching the challenge X's too because bless you.
Corona.
Virus.
I started watching the challenge when Jenna got casted on her rookie season X's 2 because I loved Jenna from Real World.
Mm-hmm.
Then Kayla got casted. I loved Jenna. She was Jenna's best friend, Team Jayla. But then I feel like once Kayla got in the picture, I realized that Jenna is just like cardboard. Like, I don't like that. You're on a reality TV show there to compete. You have to have a storyline too. The most entertainment I ever get is watching the girl cry when she's fighting with Zach.
I'm dead.
When Zach's like, who is this?
Like, that's her storyline, or when Amanda's
Poor
fighting
Jenna.
with her.
She wasn't even on TV. She was barely on TV besides the competition. That was really it.
Yeah, like,
so
really.
it's like I don't know her purpose, but hopefully she does good this season.
Yeah, I want to see her do good only because it is like one of her like comeback seasons, and she's best friends with Kayla. So
It might
like,
be one of her last because she's getting married to Zach and you have babies.
if you could see 2 people not on the cast and bring 2 people of your liking onto the cast, who would it be? Not rookies, like it has to be someone.
Landon and Laurel.
Like Landon and Laurel.
I mean, Cora is my favorite, but unfortunately,
I want to see
Laurel
Cara.
is just a fucking bulldozer. Like, it doesn't matter what she does. She's not scared to say anything. Her and that fucking notebook, she walks
Yeah.
around with that shit. I, like, wish there was a fly on the wall just to see her, like, be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. If you don't do this, I'm taking you out. And I'm like, I love this because she's, like, one of the few people who are not, like,
Yeah.
scared to say shit. She'll go
Yeah.
in. She don't give a
Who
fuck.
was the girl that was banned for?
Camilla, you're
I
Camilla.
I want
I love her.
Camilla.
She's
If Camilla didn't get banned, so many seasons and these trilogies would play out so differently.
Oh yeah.
Think about it.
Mhm.
Imagine Camilla on Final Reckoning. Imagine Camilla on Vendettas, especially with all these new players.
she's a
like,
beast.
she's a fucking
She's
She
like
would
monster.
have sent,
her-
sent so many people
Cora,
home.
like, they would have probably, like, they were aligned towards the end of 30-30.
If I could bring 2 people, a guy and a girl, onto this season, it would be for girls 100% Amanda, because she's
Really? I
iconic.
can't stand
Whoa.
Amanda. Oh
Did
my
you see that ban? It was
gosh.
like vote to get Amanda off the fucking MTV
Yeah, 'cause
challenge.
she's
Really?
that big.
I was like, vote.
Amanda and Shane, not Tony's brother, Shane L, or Tony. Those are 3 people that I would want to see on the season. And people that I want off this season, Wes, CT.
Wow.
No,
can
okay, if I had
see
to pick
CT.
one guy for real, CT, sit the fuck home. And girl-wise, I would say Jennifer Lee, because she's a rookie, and honestly, where did they get her from? Like, American Race? Like, Amazing Race? What? Like,
American Race.
I don't know, like...
American Horror Story.
Please.
Looking at that makeup.
Sis came in leggings, in leather leggings to compete.
Well, she's gonna leave in
You
leather
think
leggings.
she's- yeah,
she's
you
gonna
think
leave
she's
the
gonna be
same
the
day
first
she
one out?
came.
She's gonna be the first one out. She's gonna be
Oh
the first
shit.
one out.
Oh shit. What if she made it far? That should be crazy.
She came to the trenches in heels.
I must say that trailer for season 35, Total Madness, is total madness. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's honestly the best trailer I've ever seen.
It's long too.
It is
Yeah,
long.
it's filled with like so much content already. I'm on the edge of my seat.
But that season was very intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are
Even
your
just the
guys'
living
opinions on the living situation? The bunker?
It would get to me just because, like, even with like TLWL, like when we were on those fucking beds, I was so uncomfortable and I was so cranky because of it.
Yeah.
So I feel like weeks and weeks of them living in there, like no sun. It looked like they were just in huge rooms all together in a workout room and a kitchen. Like,
Yeah.
I would go nuts. There's no pool. There's no warmth. Like,
Well,
there's nothing.
Personally, I don't know how I would do because going in as a rookie, I think I would be perfectly fine because like
New
it's your
experience.
first time. Yeah, it's your first time. Like you don't expect anything else. But like just right now we're in quarantine because of Corona and I'm going insane.
No, that's what I was gonna compare it to.
Corona.
I'm fucking dead. So, I think that the reason they're so traumatized by the bunker is because they live lavish lives. Like they're all bad and bougie.
Mm-hmm.
So going in, you expect to go into a mansion with a hot tub and drinks and mimosas and sun and.
Is there alcohol? There's got to be alcohol.
Yeah, of course.
I know that even on regular seasons with mansions and shit, they get limited alcohol.
Limited.
Yes, they
Why?
cut you out. They cut you off after.
Well,
a certain
they
time.
do want you to perform at your best, probably.
I mean,
They don't even give you bottles of wine and stuff. Like you have to ask a PR for a glass of wine to refill it.
What the fuck?
The bunker doesn't look that bad. I think the reason they think it's so bad is because in that living situation when you're there competing and you have to live with people you don't fuck with or people voting you in or talking shit or plotting against you, I think that's what made it worse. But looking at the bunker, like I would want to go live there for a little bit.
I
What about you,
just
John?
like it's like the quarantine. You feel me? Like people are going crazy in their own houses. So imagine living with 15, 16, 20 other people that some you don't fuck with, some you do, and it's just like a confined space.
You can't even leave.
And then mind you, you're consistently battling for a spot. So you must be stressed out like crazy. So I feel like they're going crazy.
I think this is gonna be like a really good season to the point like where it's gonna feel back in the old days.
I was just about to say like Rivals 3 or 2.
Yeah.
Like those are, Rivals I think was my favorite trilogy besides Inferno just because there was just so much drama. And as Jemmy said too, like that was like the last season that everybody actually got along for. Like the newer people came in, everybody started hating each other. Like there's like straight beef with everybody.
I was telling John, after Invasion of the Champions, that shit like it was no more game. Like it was now it's like we hate each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think of it like from Invasion on, it was Invasion, then Dirty 30, Vendettas, Final Reckoning.
Well, this is what they wanted. They wanted everybody to go against each other.
Yeah,
Like,
and now it's like long term like real ass beef.
Yeah,
So.
we're even seeing in the trailers rookies going crazy, rookies going at each other. So it's just like if the rookies got the balls to do that, just imagine what the veterans are doing, and then when that mixes, I really
It's gonna be
see
good TV.
yeah, I really see some wars going on.
Also, super happy we're back to 90 minutes. I hate the 60-minute bullshit.
Oh,
Let me tell you
yes.
something. What did we have, like 2 or 3 episodes before like one person went home last season?
Yeah.
Like, don't do that again.
No
Yeah,
more
something.
cliffhangers.
No, like if you want all this drama, do the hour and a half so we can actually see the eliminations. Like I saw barely any competition because there was just people fighting. Or
But I
this
do
and that.
like seeing the backstory.
Like you said, Andres, the eliminations this season look crazy.
do.
Yeah, they do.
I want to see. I love watching physical.
Me
eliminations.
too. I never want to be in them, but I want to see.
Oh, see, like that's like my best.
I'm not a physical person, like, so if I had to go in against, especially against a friend, I wouldn't know what to do.
See, as soon as I go into elimination,
I switch off. It's
I was about to say, as
over.
soon as I go to elimination, it's like, I don't fucking care who you
I
are.
don't know.
Say there's an alliance of 5 people, okay? Like, my thing would be like, I would take that alliance to the end. For me, the end is, there's only us 5 people left.
Mm.
The friendship goes out the window.
Yeah,
that's
that's
when the game comes, and I'm like, who am I gonna win
Take
at the
out
end?
for- yeah.
Who's gonna take
Yep.
me out?
Yep.
And that's when like I start playing against my friends. But other than that, like I will never ever like vote a friend in. Because that
Unless I'm like in a strong alliance. Like,
No, I don't trust him.
when you fuck over in an alliance before you should, you will never be in that alliance.
That's
again.
what I'm saying. I don't trust him. I don't trust
Look at him,
him.
he's laughing.
PSA, if we're ever on a caucus challenge together, I would work with him. He's one of my best friends outside of the game.
I got your back. I don't know why he's saying this.
Yeah, okay, you got my back until
No,
it's
I'm not
like,
gonna lie. No. Because this is how it plays out. It even happened with my ex when we played a game. I have your back But when my back is to the wall and I had no
100%,
other
yeah.
option, you're going in.
That's different. I'm a very loyal person. That's why I loved the Lavender Ladies, because they were so strong. They were not budging. They were not budging. And I feel like that's why they did so well. That's why they did so well, because they had such a real friendship outside of the game that they were not going to budge. And if you lose against your friends in a final, you lose against your friends in a final. Let's say it's us three, and only two of us can go to a final, and I have the option to vote one of you out or go into elimination. It's going to be strategic at that point. I'm going to vote out the person that I think I have a less chance of beating.
Sorry.
So they could play harder all they want, but I'm going to play smarter, and I'm going to win.
Just want to give like a little mini spoiler. Like next season of the Caucus Challenge is actually like aggressively intense. I feel like.
I can't wait.
Like
Shout
I feel
out
like
to Caucus
the way the
Challenge.
setup
Shout out.
is like, and not to give anything away, there's literally no room for anybody to be boring like or suck. Like the
no
cast
list.
is fucking stacked. Like I'm definitely nervous.
On a more serious note, this coronavirus quarantine shit really got everything fucked up. It has taken so long for us to get together to film this because
It really has, and we're missing a cast member.
yeah,
Just so you
we're
know,
not gonna tell you
you.
who. The fourth person in the panel is not here. They could not make it today. We were supposed to film season 11 of the Caucus Challenge in 2 weeks, and
no.
it got pushed back.
What's crazy is I would actually still film it because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I would still be down.
I would want to. On top of that, TLWL season 3, we're gonna have a mid-season finale because that's pushed on hold because it's airing right now, and
What everybody doesn't know is like the interviews, like no one's coming out of their houses, so like we can't do any interviews. Dre can't do any interviews with anything at all.
that's why we decided to do this. Hopefully we could keep this going. We want to keep this on a regular schedule. Like we said, we want to introduce some of the cast from MTV, whether they're on this season or not.
We got some good ones for you.
Yeah. Interact with us. Let us know what you want to see. We have a lot of thoughts, a lot of opinions, and we're just here to give you guys what you want.
Starting next episode, we're gonna be playing games, drinking games, stuff like that. We kind of can't do that today because I gotta drive, and coronavirus. We really can't squat out too much.
Trust me, we will find out the tea. I have connects
Oh, yeah.
with
Also-
a lot of the cast members, so we will be finding out the tea, giving our realist opinions. And
For sure.
Also, with the games, we're gonna have you vote on the games that we play.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
you'll see
definitely
more
talk
of
to
that.
us. Definitely talk to us.
interact with us a lot. Like we want to make this as fun as possible for everyone to enjoy. You know, a lot of shit's going on in the real world, so stay safe, stay entertained, subscribe, like, and comment, share this video, and thank you guys for the love and support. Stay tuned.
We'll see you
This
next
is
week.
yeah, we'll see you next week. This is Dre signing out with Mike and JT. We love you, and this is the first preseason episode of Challenge and Chill. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned.